rock clippings. Oh, fuck, guys. Finally actually able to get out and do my first moto vlog of the year. Man, I've been wanting to get out and do one for a while now, but the weather around here has been hella fucking dumb. I'm sure if any of you guys do any sort of a social media sort of thing, you probably saw that there was a tornado that went through this part of Nebraska. It started in Lincoln and, you know, did a little bit of damage kind of around here, but then once it got up to Elkhorn, which is like a suburb of Omaha, oh man, it leveled Elkhorn. It's bad. What's kind of wild though is, so I was actually out driving while it hit Lincoln. I was like 4 blocks away from it. It was behind me, and I had no clue that it was there. Fortunately, from what I've heard, there are no casualties, you know, just a good amount of damage. A lot of people lost their homes. So yeah, suppose it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Right now, I'm on my way into Lincoln, so I'm a part of this Facebook group called Lincoln Motorcycle Riders. And what they're starting is kind of like a monthly meet and greet sort of thing, if you will. So basically it's like a day for everybody to kind of meet up at one spot, like get to know each other, meet some new people, you know, do like almost like a little bike show sort of thing. I ended up having to miss last month because it was my grandpa's birthday that day, so we were doing stuff with him. But what's kind of dumb is, so I'm meeting up with my girlfriend's stepdad there, so I actually had to drop my girlfriend off at their house. But she was like, I don't want to ride the motorcycle, I just want to take the car. So I had to drive her into Lincoln, loop all the way back to our house, get my bike, and now I'm heading there. So like, cool, we're like, you know, a solid hour behind. Now, but I know last year, you know, I kind of talked a little bit about that. Like, you know, last year it was not a good year for me. You know, there's just a bunch of shit that just kept knocking me down. And, you know, financially, you know, we were definitely struggling. We're in a little bit of a better place now, but still not great. But honestly, like, last year just like really kind of taught me, like, you know, don't rely on other people. You know, about time, you know, you show a business loyalty for years, and then, you know, something happens, even, you know, regardless if you did anything wrong. You know, like, what happened in my workplace was that the company ended up running into some financial issues, and they had to lay me and another guy off. And, you know, what that kind of taught me is, you know, you got to be self-sufficient, you know? And so what I'm actually kind of in the works on right now is actually kind of creating my own business, if you will. Kind of still working on, you know, getting everything set up for it. I don't want to say too much about it right now. So hopefully once that starts to take off, I'll tell you guys about it. But, you know, hopefully maybe, you know, the next year or so will definitely improve for me as far as that goes. Start making more money and then be able to put that back into the channel, because, you know, I enjoy doing like the bike build sort of things, you know, like the Z125. I had a lot of fun creating content with that. The ZX12, the drag bike, you know, while I don't have that anymore, you know, I had fun with it. And, you know, I want to be in a place where I could keep doing that sort of thing, you know, have more free time to be able to make the content, and then have the money to be able to put into the channel to do cool things. You know, that's what I want to do. So, fingers crossed that over, you know, the next year or so, things will start getting better for us as far as that goes. One thing that I can say I am very proud of is, so when I had lost my job February of last year, I used to vape, and right about that time my vape ended up dying, and I was like, well, like, I don't need to be spending the money on this right now, so, you know, we're just gonna stop, see how long I can go before, you know, I really crave a new one. And I am actually proud to say that I am over a year vape free now. So I've stuck with it. I've stayed strong. It's not been easy. You know, I definitely do get cravings, but oddly, like, what I crave the most is just the flavor. You know, like, I don't really crave the nicotine. It's just the flavor that I miss, you know? But I've stayed strong. I've fought off all of those urges, and yeah, I'm over a year vape free now. So I'm definitely very proud of that. That's something that I guess something good that has come out of the situation that I was put in. But, you know, like, I will honestly say I don't notice any sort of, like, a health improvement. Like, you know, I've never really been one of those people that believes like, oh, vaping is actually worse than cigarettes. Like, bull fucking shit. No, it's not. Like, vaping is so much of a healthier alternative, and just like anything, in moderation, it's not going to cause issues. And I was never like a heavy vapor, like, you know, those like fucking Hyde bars or whatever, like the disposable mods. Dude, one of those would last me like a month and a half, 2 months. Like, I didn't really go through them, like, you know, I wasn't having to get a new one every week. But, you know, I never actually really saw any sort of health complications because of it, and I don't see any health benefits from quitting. But it's just like a thing that is like, you know, it's probably a good thing I did. It's probably a good thing that I did quit. But I've actually got a couple of my other friends to also quit. So, you know, we've kind of helped each other through that journey. But yeah, I mean, if you're kind of in that position as well, where, you know, you vape or you do what, or you smoke or whatever, and you've thought about quitting, I mean, all I can really tell you, because I quit cold turkey. I did not do any sort of nicotine gum, nicotine patches, none of that. I just quit, and that was it. You know, it sucked at first. But, you know, you just kind of keep doing stuff, like get your mind off of it. Go do something, keep your mind off of it. If you ever had those cravings, just stay strong and say, I'm above that. But, you know, I really do have to say, though, that, like, you know, I know I didn't really make all that much content last year. I know I did some. But, I mean, like, really, like, I can't think of a whole lot to, like, catch you guys up on. Like, I haven't really done a whole lot of, like, you know, too exciting of things. Like, went on a little business trip in March with the company that I work for, so we were in Pennsylvania for that. I guess really, like, the only thing that's kind of been, I don't even know if I want to say, like, new in my life, but I did pick up some new music equipment. So I got like a really nice electric drum kit, and then I also got like a multi-effects pedal board. So what's nice about those is I can actually plug those into my computer, and so I could just record straight into my computer. So I've actually kind of been doing a little bit of some music writing with a friend of mine, and actually recording it. I don't have anything that's like ready yet, but so far we're really happy with how the one song is coming along. So that'll be cool to finish that up and, you know, maybe get it out on Spotify or SoundCloud or something like that. No, but I do gotta say, so the last video that I made where I did the spark plugs and the air filter, man, this thing rides so nice now. It rides so smooth, really good on power now. Because what I'm thinking happened, so like, I know I said that like it was running really, really rough. So this thing does have a tune, so it doesn't read the O2 sensor. So what I'm thinking is that air filter just got clogged, and the bike was just dumping so much fuel, and it was running so rich that it just fouled out the spark plugs. Yeah, guys, so my New Year's resolution for this year is to actually start putting out more content. So we're gonna see if I can stick with that. Like, I know I said last year, you know, normally the best time for me to make videos was on my way to and from work, and since I have a company car now, really like weekends probably are the best time. But, you know, weekends do get packed, so I'm gonna do my best to set aside time. I know I say that time and time again, but we are gonna try and actually put out a decent amount of content this year. Oh man, what time even is it? Yeah, almost 3, so we'll have about an hour left of this meet and greet thing by the time I get there. But I suppose I'll call it for today's video. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel while you're at it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.